my creative peeps, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today we are doing the update on my December daily and how it's going so far. I felt like I wanted to abandon it during the first couple days, and I have some thoughts on kind of persevering through and making things work for you in a daily challenge without really being too rigid with it. It's hard to explain. Making a daily challenge your own so that you can finish it, basically, is what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to go over the changes to the notebook already. We'll do a flip through of the pages I've already done, and I'll chat about kind of my thoughts, etc. as we go. So this right here is a charm that I made. This is like a little apothecary type bottle. It came with the cork and the glass. And I got some amazing holographic stringy stuff in a package from the lovely Jennifer. It's one of my creative peeps, Patreon peeps, pen pals, all the things. I just kind of put the strings of holographic stuff in there with some glitter like sequin things, and I popped the cap on. I put a lobster clip on it, and away we went. I don't remember where I got these. I believe it might have been Hobby Lobby. I got them a few years ago during Halloween, so not sure, but that's been really fun. I also made myself a keychain with one of the bigger ones and just some of the things she decorated the package with. So I thought the crystals were really cool, and there's more of that holographic stuff, and I added like a little charm that I had. I have no idea where it came from, and I put it on a little clasp thing from Tim Holtz. So I still need to glue the corks into both of them so they don't fall apart, but that's going to go on my keychain. Anyway, that had nothing to do with December Daily, but let's get into it. There's that share. So I'm still using the Traveler's Notebook. I have the two folders still. In my original setup, they were wrapped around the insert, and I can't journal with the folder closed. I'm a very visual person, so if I don't see it, it doesn't exist. So when I'm journaling in the insert, I need to be able to have the folder open in front of me, or else I literally forget that I have stuff. So I'm sticking it in the back, and I just pull out the little bundle. I keep them jump-banded together, and that's how I'm doing that. I really haven't used much from the actual thing. I think I've added more things than I've used, but you'll see. So this is the journal. I left the dashboard around it because that doesn't really affect anything. I put on one of my Corgi vinyl stickers. I got these printed to put in Patreon mailers. So if you are in the Patreon tier that gets the mailer, you will have one of these in there. And then I decided to list the extras on Etsy. I think there's 5 left now at the recording of this video. So if you want one of these, it's a limited run, and get it now. So this is what the inside's looking like. I have kept up with doing something in here every day, which we'll talk about. But so that's my calendar there. I do need to check off some of the days. So my original intent was to journal in here with thoughts and stuff every day. And I did that for the first 3 days. And as you can see, I've tried to like kind of cover these things up. I'm just going to flip here while I talk. And I have, after doing that for the 3 days, that's kind of like what December Daily is about. It's like documenting your day and like the things you did and blah blah blah, following prompts, yada yada yada. And I thought I wanted to do a challenge where I journaled every day, which I'm still doing, but I'm doing it in a different book, because when I journal, I don't say, today I woke up at this time and then I had coffee and we went to get lunch and it was yummy and this is what I had and blah, 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 blah. I just, that's not the way I journal. I take what's in my brain and it goes bleh all onto the page. And most of the time it's not worth revisiting. It doesn't make sense. It's personal. It's me working through random thoughts in my head because I do stream of consciousness journaling. And I don't want people reading that. I don't want to read that. And I don't want to keep it forever. And when I have my journals, like when it's done, this one's done, it's memories that I want to have forever to look back on. Like all the pictures to jog my memory and like little tidbits, maybe things people have given me. But for the most part, oh, those are coming off. I need to glue this on. But for the most part, it's not journaling that I wouldn't want to revisit. Like this is the ones that I would keep. So I was like, well, I might as well give up. You know what I mean? Because I'm not at a point where I'm taking pictures of things every day anymore. I don't know why. It's just not something I'm into right now. So I don't have a lot of photos of my daily life to put in here. So I didn't have anything to put with the numbers. And yeah, I was just like, I could give up. But instead of giving up, I just decided to go back to my usual journaling style. And I'm still journaling every day. So I'm doing something in my journal, whether it's putting a tip in or the other day I made an entire spread about something that happened, or I just stick in, little bits. But I'm at least working and doing something in this journal every day. And I'm considering that to be my December daily. Now, I still have the prompts back here. I still want to try and incorporate some of them. But for the most part, I'm just treating it like I'm filling one insert for December with the journal, the way that I would always journal. And I'm not making myself use all the Christmas stuff that I put in here because that's just not me. It's just not what I like. I'm just gonna journal every day in December, and that's gonna be my December daily. So, did we finish the flip through? I don't think we did. I was all ready to wrap it up. So this here is a playing card that my pen pal Beck sent me, so thank you, Beck. I put on a little, this is like a puffy diamond sticker that I got from Jennifer's box. So I put that on there. I signed up for James Burke's free class, The Merry Mixed Media, and I just kind of played it in the background while I was listening to it. I like to watch classes like that to pick up on techniques or ideas and stuff, not necessarily take the class because I wasn't interested in making Christmas trees and, all that stuff. But he did show how to do all these different stars as like toppers for the trees he was doing. So I practiced the different star styles and I wrote that down, and I used some full boxes and just made a little collage and stuff on top of this magazine page that I had put there. This is more of that journaling. This is a photo of the sky with all the snow on the trees. I don't think you can see the snow in this, but it's there. That's what these weird clump things are. I made these into journal cards, and those went in the Patreon mailers as well. It's a piece of vellum with a sticker on it. You'll see this come up in a future video sometime next week. Here, I just have some stickers that my boyfriend got with something he ordered. His shipment was late, so they gave him a stack of vinyl stickers, and he was like, here, can you do something with these? So I put them in here, added some snowflakes. This is a piece of magazine. I continued some journaling on here. And then these are just more stickers. And we had like our first 6-inch snow of the year, which, it snows here a lot because I live in Maine. So I just wanted to document what date that happened on. I tipped in this Happy Hauntings journaling card that I got in the mail from Sherry. So thank you, Sherry, for that. It's just kind of like my Rebel. I think Halloween should be all year long. So there's that. This is a collage. The amazing Jennifer, I will link her Instagram below, but she sent me this giant box of gifts. And I'm just blown away. Like, I still don't have words to express how lucky and spoiled I feel. But anyway, she made collages on a lot of the packages. So this was the first one I opened, and these were like really raised chipboard pieces. So I peeled off the chipboard pieces and took the backing off them and then restuck them down where she had them so that it wouldn't add 12,000 layers to my journal. And so I tipped that in, and then I took some pictures of all the packages that she kind of wrapped up for me, and the picture of the open box. The box was gorgeous. It's covered in this like holographic paper with glitter stars, and she just gets me. So I really wanted to document that. I'm doing this thing where I like open one package every morning while I have coffee, and it's like really fun. I think there's 17. There were more than that, but I paired a couple of the smaller ones together to make it 17 because that's me. So it won't go all the way to Christmas, but it'll be pretty close. So that's been really fun. So I'm going to journal about that here. If you're watching this, thank you, Jennifer. You are amazing. I sent her a photo of the one I've opened every day, so she's probably sick of me hearing from me at this point, but that's okay. It's really, really fun. So then I put down, this was a purchase that I made from a shop that another Creative Peep has. And this is going to be, I'm going to talk about this in the next Creative Week video. So that should be up before the end of December. I got my aunt some cool, like, zipper pouch bags for her birthday. So I put the business card in there. This came from the Amazon catalog like a month ago. And I really wanted to use it, so I just cut out holiday wish list, and maybe I'll put my wish list on there. Maybe I won't. And then this here is actually a old collage piece from Bree over at Documented Journey, and I just altered it to kind of match my hair color right now, which was really fun. So I don't think she sells these anymore, but I have some of them from, before, so I thought I'd put them to use. So I did that, and this is just a little collage I did. This is the view outside of one of my office windows. So there's that, and this just some collage paper. Again, this is coming in a future video next week. You'll see me work on that. And then I just have, prepped pages in here with little bits of magazine clippings, and then I had some leftover paint from something I was working on today, and I thought that it matched this bauble over here, so I just put the excess over this piece of scrap paper, and I think that's all the pre-prep that I've done in here. So yeah, that is my December daily update. I've talked to some of you Creative Peeps, and you guys have also been discouraged because you don't like you don't like being confined to one page a day, or you didn't like the size you picked, or etc., etc. So I encourage you to change up the format that you're doing for the challenge and make it work for you. Change the rules of the challenge if you need to. I don't think anybody's going to call you out for saying that's not really December daily if you didn't do blah XYZ. And if they do, tell them to shove it up there and deal with it, because it's your journal and you can do it however you want. So I'd like to take this moment of the video to thank my patrons for sponsoring this channel and allowing me to continue creating amazing content for you guys. I'm very excited about the Christmas card challenge I'm doing over on Patreon this month. If you'd like to learn more about that, you can head over there. All levels can participate, and the grand prize is a free month of Patreon. So that's pretty cool. And I also have a newsletter, which I sent out a message earlier today, all about updates to the Etsy shop, things I've put in there over the past week, about that I was posting this video and about the Christmas card thing and just whatever. So if you'd like to keep updated with all the things that I do in all the places, you can subscribe to my newsletter down below. And other than that, I think that's all I have to say for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic December, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.
Prepara